Thanks for joining me.
This lecture topic is entitled Performance Test Results Analysis with JMeter. Each of the areas we mentioned earlier regarding performance bottleneck identification are candidates for analysis after completing planned tests. The assessment made for the test project narrowed the scope to the client and DB stores. So instead of stepping through all analysis processes, we are going to focus on the two pertinent to the project at hand. However, I will provide a thought for each of the other analysis areas. Starting with performance analysis. Performance analysis in general is post-test analysis focused on the baseline results. Here we are giving attention to the response times and throughput metrics. Are they changing each time we test? If so, is the variance or standard deviation higher than expected? Can we see anything that stands out as an anomaly? Do we need to schedule further tests? If so, what might that be? Then there's client process analysis. This analysis depends on the application distribution and what it takes for the client to send application requests and to render responses from the application. These are, or there are tools like Chrome, Lighthouse, HAR or HAR, and Fiddle that can provide good traffic analysis to determine if the client is a bottleneck to the application performance. JMeter also provides the ability to use perfmon, which can be targeted for the client machine to verify its performance status during a test. Some of the other listeners it has can help too. Now, for network analysis, when we look at network activity, looking for potential bottlenecks in today's time, the network engineers are already doing much to address throughput and keep the latency down. But the application and the third-party supportive products could be much chatter. This means a need to confirm the throughput per second rate and total amount of data traveling to and from the client is important. For server analysis, every server involved in moving traffic to and from the application is a target for analysis. How well queuing and packets are managed is important. But the common CPU, memory, and I/O metrics provide feedback that indicates whether the servers are in good health. Then there's the database analysis. Usually, it is better to use the performance tools associated with a database brand in use. Like SQL Server and Oracle and MySQL, they have their own. Oracle seems to have the most extensive performance reporting tools of all, especially the one called AWR, the Automatic Workload Repository. Now, let's turn our attention in another lab session. The Web Tours Performance Test Project is still a useful target for analysis, but for the lab, our attention will be on the topics just mentioned. How do we do client, network, server, and database analysis for the Web Tours application?
My time has ended for this session. I thank you for yours.